and everything that you experience on a daily basis, because there's constant like culture clash and culture harmony and cultural dissonance going on every day.
Now it's definitely as big change, just expanding, not only as culture-wise, but as well as like different galleries and stores, giving opportunities for different people. Not only that been here before all these culture people moved in here, but there were also artists, but they weren't recognized. But now you see a lot of galleries representing them.
Mid-80s, what society thinks of hip-hop. What names do we know from here? We know Two Live Crew. Now, Two Live Crew in Miami created a very big scene, and DJs came out of it, and clubs came out of this movement. But there was also a whole nother movement, the underground movement, where you had like the Beat Club. You had people like Deadly Venoms, Speedy Legs, where they were actually part of the real hip-hop culture down here, representing graffiti, MCing, DJing, b-boying, knowledge, wisdom, and overstanding. You had all of that going on here in Miami as well. Now the whole loop scene is turned into what you have Pitbull and Trick Daddy and all these things here. But they don't represent hip-hop culture, they represent rap music. There's always been great MCs here, you have Dynas down here, people that have actually been part of that scene since the early 90s. And now they're finally getting deals, they're doing stuff, they're going overseas and touring, and that's a beautiful thing. But there still hasn't been that major recognition of the real hip-hop culture coming out of Miami. But we represent Hip-Hop Culture University, so it's not just an actual Miami thing. A great MC is a great MC. A graffiti writer from Tokyo battling a graffiti writer from New York, you don't know who's better. I mean, you don't know where they're from. If it's real, authentic hip-hop culture, it's going to shine regardless.
You can just look at where we are. I mean, this is like, borderline, in the borderlines of Overtown, and yet it's such a big movement as an underground movement of artists. And it's starting to be, people are starting to really catch on to what we're doing as a community. The main vehicles of media just cover the big bulks of what happens in Miami. And I just think that we are moving towards an opening process of that.
I hear there's a hurricane coming and I wouldn't want to have the heavens falling on that pretty head of yours, so what'd you say? Why don't you come back to my hideaway and we'll have ourselves some honey and some tea? I say hurricane, hurricane, hurricane come. I got the water, bring on the pump.
Rapper sex with image for reality. Kinda like suburban housewives. I got the sound you know nothing about. Executing ghost hacks, fascination, dropping on spider, junction demonstration, defining moment to absorb the stomach burning. Bird, attempting to gentrify, cosmos, a living personally, serotonin food. I'm actually
creo el mundo en 7 días. Ay, llámale la fuerza del destino, el universo, baby, pura melodía. Just look around, déjate llevar por esta magia natural. Lanza llamas, oye, tú eres la flama, el panorama en la ventana.
I'm guessing when it rains it pours, like metaphors pour out of my mouth and out of my pores. Why do the poor praise the Lord? Why the rich get richer and take credit for everything that they've acquired to work for? I'm guessing form attempts by objects to pour faith into, whether white, black, Italian, Christian, Jewish, Muslim, or Hindu. As a people, there's already so much we've been through. I'm guessing some people think they're better than the next crew. I'm guilty cause I've done it too.
Watch this with an open heart and an open mind.
Well, if you're young and you think you might want to write songs and sing, get on it. Don't stop, ever. Don't stop.
To reach beyond people that can be reached in certain ways, maybe hopefully by a painting it can motivate their life to change to be better.
I'm real. I paint what, not what I feel other people are gonna like, and not what I feel pressured to paint because it's gonna sell.
Infinity is our playground, you know. Monkey Village is suspended in infinity.
Like, just don't be afraid of like just letting the song play, you know what I'm saying? And just listen to it. And it actually, a lot of the shit is a lot doper than a lot of people would be afraid of. Oh, this guy, look at their album cover and stuff like that. Like, yo, listen to it. You're actually gonna learn about a lot of new artists that are coming out.
I don't believe in, you know, he's up and I'm down, and you know, I believe, you know, every man equal. It's just everybody has advantages, you know, in life. You know, everybody hits 4, 5, 6. You know, certain people hit 4, 5, 6, and 5. You know, they take away all this shit right here, I'll be right back on the block with the boys.
It's real simple. Unique Styles Crew. Shout out to those people that set the way for us in South Florida, which of course we first have to start with Speedy Legs. Because, you know, people like Troll that I barely got to meet now, that when I first started dancing, he was ending his time, but he came back, and you know, to be cool with cats like that, it's really inspirational, you know.
Keep on dancing, keep on listening to music, open your mind.
Shout out to South Florida, everybody in South Florida, yo. Our crew, YNC, you know. Shout out to our members in Los Angeles, Speedy and Squid. We're out there. You're here documenting what I represent. That's a huge influence to me, because you're allowing now to take this and elevate it to another plateau to show many what it is that we represent as artists. That's a beautiful thing. I want to be remembered as someone who loves, someone who cares, and someone who serves. But I would like people to say he really tried. He really tried to make a difference for his community, for his people, and for others that are